Are teams in Germany beating teams in the States? Yo, what's good? It's your boy Remi here from the X's and O's team, and I'm here today joined by Marcus Owens.
What's poppin', you know what I'm saying?
How you doing, my
Blessed
guy?
to be here. I'm good, bro. Good.
Yo.
Blessed to finish through, man.
Have you had a long season?
Long ain't the word, man. Long ain't the word, bro. But yeah, it was good to get the experience, to come out here playing Germany in GFL 1. And, like I said, get the experience and see the different atmosphere, different people, different cultures and everything like that. So it was just a blessing in total.
Got it. So let's get right into it. How did you get into American football, my guy?
Well, I got into playing American football by basically just growing up in America. I'm originally from Philadelphia, West Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? Pennsylvania. You know what I mean? And if you read up on it, it's not, a pretty place to be at.
That's in that's in the United States, right?
Yes. So Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is on the East Coast, close by like New York, New Jersey, Maryland, DC, Delaware. So over in that like tri-state.
Right, I see.
So yeah. So.
Right, my guy. And how long have you been playing football?
I've been playing football for about. Well, technically, I've been playing all my life, but I haven't been playing organized football until I got into the 8th grade. Because I had to little kid, I had to finesse my mom. She wasn't having it. She wanted to know, I get the point. It was a good school. I went to the school called Mastery Charter.
Right.
And at the time, they didn't have any football programs or anything like that. And as I was coming home from school, I didn't like the school already because it wasn't the fit for me. So as I was coming home from school, I had a long day, bad day. Was trying my best. I had a good day. I just see one of my boys from the block, and he's a heavy guy just like me at the time.
Yep.
So I'm like, damn, he got football pads on. I'm like, bro, you actually playing? He like, yeah, bro. You might as well come out and all that. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I come around the corner, I meet the coach, I see they practice. Nothing but big guys just like me, way heavy. Cause in the States, it's hard to play football, organized football, because the leagues wasn't out there.
Right.
You had to be a certain weight for Pop Warner or a certain age group. But even the age groups was pressed with the weight because of the size difference there.
Yeah, of course.
Some people grow spurts, So me, I was finally able, so I had to low key. I couldn't make the season, but I got about the school to make my 8th grade season. So,
hey.
So you know what I mean. So yeah, I started playing since I was 8th grade. So that's about since I was 13. So about 10 years now. 10 years now.
10 years deep.
10 years organized, but all my life football. Street football is nothing to me. We used to play tackle on the concrete, in the cars.
Damn.
Low key got stories for days running from old people now for these dips. Good thing this is London though.
So that actually ties into my next question.
During
these years while you're playing in the States, what teams have you played for?
Well, to start off, the first organized team I played for was the West Region Wolverines.
Right.
It was a team based for middle schools. Well, it wasn't based there, but one of the teams was there, which was my team, which was the West Region Wolverines. And basically, we would play all the inner city middle schools in North Philadelphia, Northwest Philadelphia.
Right. This is a high school?
Yeah. No, this is middle school.
Middle school.
This is middle school. This is before you get to high school. So
got it.
In Philadelphia, unlike the South and all like that, I'll get to that later, but unlike, down in those places, Philadelphia, it was to get into better schools, you would play middle school balls and low key make a tape. That way you can get into a Catholic school.
Right.
So whereas though you can, get a better education, get a scholarship, and go to a better education, to where though you'll be set to go into the next level, which would be playing in college football. So, but yeah, I played for the West Virginia Wolverines. From there, I went to Bach Tech University. Shout out to the Wildcats.
Yeah.
Also from there, I went and played junior college, JUCO,
Right.
in New York. I went to Glow Tech, did 2 years. Those are some times. Met a lot of good people.
In JUCO, sorry to cut you in there. Is that like what, a junior college? Like, how does that work? Is that like, because I watched something called Last Chance U.
Yeah.
And I think those guys in the JUCO school, is it something you go to and then it allows you to go back into university, or how does it work? Like, where does it fit in?
So junior college is for like students who probably didn't develop yet, or probably has the film but don't have the grades, or like just something, somewhere don't have like somewhere they're not connecting, or like some piece they need to fit. So like basically they'll go to junior college to get film or to get better grades, or whatever their situation is. They'll go there for that period of time, or the time that they need to be to get the film and get the grades. That way they'll be set up to be able to go to the next level school, because coming from where they came from, like the school or the organization or wherever, they didn't do well. They had to, start from the beginning and get a fresh start to go to the next level.
Got it.
So basically, me coming to high school, I didn't score high enough on my PSAT, so I wasn't able to get into a actual college, because I didn't. I forget the name of the score at the moment, but I didn't get high enough, so I wound up having to go to junior college. From there, I did 2 years. I earned a scholarship to Seton Hill University.
Right.
I went there for 2 years. I played 2 years and I did my studies for 4 years, and basically graduated. After I graduated from Seton Hill, I came straight to GFL 1, played for the Panthers, and hey, met some great London youths,
Got you. What position did you play? Or what position should I say have you played? Because, a lot of people, start at one position, change up positions in their career. What did you play?
Well, me personally, organized, I played offensive line and basically defensive line. And in certain packages, I would play heavy back, to where I'll just line up in the backfield and blow up anything in sight. But if you should go back to street football and receiver, tight end, I done played touchdown, I done played big play, I done did it all, baby.
Got you. What's your most memorable moment of football?
My most memorable of football. I would have to say my junior year of high school. It was our high school championship game. We was down. We had just had an argument with our little kid, was like beefing the team, whatever. We had an argument. Little kid, the game before, the week before, we had like a bye week. So like, we like our running back, he had said some things. So like, it low-key stuck in some of the players' heads, and like coming off into the game, it was just like, it just kept coming off to where he just kept saying like he ran the team. So like, it was just a lot of beefing right there, and there's just a lot of conflict within his. So like, we were down, and it's a team that we had blew out early in the season. So we were down. So we was finally trying to pick the pieces back up, go back together, and like, we just threw a go ball, a post, 51 Pondosa special. We was down. He came off the edge, pushed that. My boy dropped back. Keys dropped back, throw it up. Twine lost 2 players. While they holding on to him, it was a pass interference. He still caught it with one hand.
Damn.
We got into the 20 red zone easy. Run play, power slant left, run play, power slant right. Shit, Rhino, power slant right, Rhino, power slant left, touchdown. Crazy, like, it was just lit, bro. It was lit. And this is just high school, just playing with like good people, brothers. Like it was just good. Bach Tech was just fun, bro. It was just fun. So that was my most memorable moment. And like, if I can go back and replay a season, I'd definitely play that one over. Definitely.
That sounds lit, my guy.
Yes.
Bring on to my next question. So you've played in the GFL out here in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
You've played in the States. Tell me, from your perspective, what are the differences, and what do you believe are the differences in level? Yeah.
Right. I feel as though the differences in levels is the seriousness for some people, or like to honestly see what it takes to take a team, to have an organized sport. Because one thing is to try to mimic, but one thing is to actually take forth and do it.
Right.
In the States, it's like more of an aggression for like the sport of football. Like,
Yep.
you started out being like hitting and everything like that, and like as for out here, it's like you come off, you understand how to hit, but it's not full on hitting. It's just grabbing and try to pull down. And like I'm not taking nothing from it, but like there's players out here that's really good, really good, but there's not enough people out here to teach proper techniques and proper install proper feelings and proper like properly get the player to grasp the sport.
Yep.
And like get them into it in the right way, as for just people just seeing it and just saying it off, instead of someone who actually been through it and grown into it. Because for example, like I know one of the players that played on our team, one of the youth, Flamore, he came up. He plays basically he plays defense, and he reminds me of a young, not even young. I would believe he played linebacker now for a college team back home. Like,
yeah, he's decent, man.
Yeah, he's a very good player, and like for someone like him who lacks the techniques but naturally plays the sport and does that well, but lacks the coaches that puts him in the best position to make the team, progress. It's hard to move on and take something seriously, to where as though it's only put off as to where as though it's just a team to just to play a sport like a pickup football game, basically. To where as though it's not serious. It's just coming up and just chatter time. Like you can just have something to talk about at the end of the day, as for something to build on, and something to become a fan base and make an established I don't want to keep saying like profit, to where those all about the money, but like to basically bring joy to a city and like make an established sport, to where that you can keep connections all over the world and keep a sport going, to where maybe we can start having a national team, to where y'all teams in the UK and teams in Euro, or I'm sorry, I don't know my
Yeah, I got you.
you get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, teams in other countries, cause low key we can start having like a national American football game, or something like that, to where that we may talents in countries couldn't compete with us later in the future, maybe in like 30-20 or something like that. Neither here nor there, but no, but like even London kids, like one of my good friends, Montel, he's a very fast kid, very fast, but he lacks the coaching staff that could really teach him how to bring out his natural self. Because it's like when you try to do it yourself so much, you low-key bite yourself in the foot, because you don't have that person that's standing on the outside telling you what you're doing and showing you what you're doing, to show you what's properly need to be done. So like even kids like that, so like it's just like competition wise, I can see it's there, like the heart is there, but it's basically just I feel as though it needs to be I feel as though they need to at least send or go over to America, meet with coaches, experience it, see it, build themselves up and learn the actual cultural background from it, and then proceed on trying to, come over. That way they don't have kids coming out here breaking, tearing ACLs and having it for nothing, as to where they can finally build something up within their own community. Because at the end of the day, the sport of football is just an avenue to get up, at least for kids like me from the inner city and stuff like that. It's an avenue to where though you can get to the next level, you know, support and do everything that you need to do, and it's not for nothing, you know. So,
Gotcha, my guy. So off that, are teams in Germany beating teams in the States? Like, let's see, we got 2 top seeds in the GFL, the New York Lions and Schwäbisch Hall Unicorns.
What kind of teams are you talking here?
Let's say college teams.
College teams.
What teams do you see those German teams beating, if any? Like,
they probably could sneak a win. Especially since they can have 2 Americans, but then I guess the rules would change if they played an American team, you know?
Yep.
So if it was full on German, I wouldn't say they maybe would squeeze a win in somewhere. Maybe in like a D3, low D2, or a bad organized D1 AA maybe.
Got you.
Basically they'll probably sneak a win on a bad organized team.
Right. Interesting view.
Other than that, 9. That's not gonna happen. They're not. German is not gonna happen. It's not.
So still a way to go yet then.
Yeah, a lot of ways to go.
Alright, and lastly, my guy, before we wrap up, what's next?
What's next? Prayerfully, I'll be out in Britain so I can play some Brit ball.
Oh, so you're interested coming down to London?
Yes. So,
right.
Hey, you gonna see that video, whichever way it's gonna be. Hey.
Well, coaches, you heard it here first from X's and O's. My guy Marcus.
Me up, baby.
He be looking for. He needs a team. He needs a squad. University coaches. You need this guy in your squad. Let him know, man.
You know,
this guy in the field for real.
I hold it down.
Hey, Baffer, eyes open. Let's go. All right, thank you so much for coming in today, my guy.
Thank you.
All right, you look after yourself now.
Bless.